What's up, everybody? What's up, Mark?
Welcome. Yeah, what's up, Hit? How are you doing?
I am doing super excited, man. I'm doing super well.
You are
Full
doing
of
super
energy.
excited. Nice.
Happy to be wearing my vertical cap. I don't know, guys, if you guys can see it. Some nice
Yeah.
merchandise. I see you're wearing your
Gotta bring the
vertical polo.
merch to the gateway.
Sorry?
We still gotta bring the merch to the
We
gateway.
need to. We need to bring these to the gateway. No, indeed, we need to start selling this merch because we get so many compliments. I can tell you a funny story about our merch, Mark. The first cap we had, it was a sand-colored cap with a black vertical logo on it, and instead of on the back saying "vertical AI," it said like it says here. It said "build vertical without coding." Our slogan. And one of my friends was actually walking in Amsterdam on the street wearing this cap. And yeah, he was just wearing it. He wears it every day. He really likes it. And then all of a sudden, a few months after we gave him this cap, an investor came up to us. He came into contact with us, and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, I saw somebody walking on the street with a cap that said build vertical without coding. I'm in the AI. I'm super, I was super interested, so I googled it, and he came to us, and he got into contact with us. So you see, this
And we
merchandise,
actually bought some Verdi because of it, and
bang,
that's why
bang.
we have the merch.
Exactly. So that's why we have the merch, and that's why the merch works. So yeah.
Exactly,
So we need to
exactly.
bring it out to you guys so that we get into contact with more and more and more investors. But
Yeah, I like it. I like the good anecdote. I love it. Guys, so welcome back, guys, to the weekly Vertical EMA, the place where we take you guys to the latest updates, what is happening behind the scene, and of course, also the place where you can ask questions directly to the team, which we always love to answer here publicly for everyone to hear as well. And guys, today is going to be it's a special EMA actually, but for a different reason because before we jump into everything that is happening on the vertical side and the technical, etc. I want to congratulate our beloved community manager, Don Corleone, because today is his birthday, guys. So please, please congratulate him with his birthday. He's been working hard to make this community happening and vibrant, and for that saying also very special. So again, Don, congratulations, man. Happy to
happy
have
birthday,
you
man.
here in the vertical team, still running the community like an animal. Guys, give him some congratulations and some love in the community. Talking about the community, if you are in our Telegram groups, you probably have seen that we have expanded our community into different and new topics as well. Mainly setting up these dedicated community sections on the Turkish side, but also on the Chinese side. We've seen a lot of Turkish people coming into our community recently, and we've, are in contact with a lot of also Turkish KOLs to, support us in our next marketing efforts. But yeah, we love the Turkish community and we see great potential and usage of our products and also great adoption of our ecosystem. So we've created a dedicated Turkish community for you there to talk in your own language and get support in your own language from our community workers. Not only the Turkish side, we also saw that the Chinese side is getting way more interest in the Vert AI ecosystem. This is really centered about our Asian expansion. We're doing still a lot of things over there, trying to get the Chinese community in and to prepare us for the big Asian wave that we are going to be implementing, in our marketing push. We saw great benefit to having a Chinese section there as well. Guys, I would like to thank you because you guys actually made us go up this way. We did a poll, I think about 1.5 months ago, where we asked you, what do you want to see in our community? Which country should we support? And you guys have, overly voted for the Turkish and the Chinese community. So, guys, we listened to the community. And hereby, well, you've seen it if you're in the Telegram. Go join wherever you want to join. Everything is connected in general through the all topic. So there's no separation in a sense, and you can still toggle on translate in Telegram. So you can follow every conversation in your own language, even if you're in the English, even if you're in the Turkish. Oh, wait, the Chinese hasn't been added yet. It will come in the future. All right, thank you. So that is great, guys. Community is expanding. We are setting up for international adoption of our ecosystem because, as you guys know, not only is the gateway coming very very soon. Yesterday we have officially launched vertical motion for the public, meaning that there is no waitlist anymore. We have tested the stability of the platform with our waitlist people, and we have been confident enough to open it up for everyone. Unfortunately, though, that means that the 500 credit bonus has come to an end. So, for everyone who was able to utilize it, congratulations. I hope you made some amazing videos with it, but also thank you for helping to test the stability. We've seen hundreds of people come into the platform testing it out. So, the traction is just phenomenal that we see on Motion for just this closed launch. And now that it's open for the public, we will be pumping hard on the marketing side. And maybe, Hida, you want to take them a little bit through what we have planned for product adoption, because I know that you've been strategizing on this a lot with Frizo, our COO.
Yes, sir. So super exciting that we launched it for Motion. You know, it's a really cool product. As you've been saying, we've been playing. I've been playing around with it a lot the past few weeks, making some super cool stuff. Right. So the goal with Motion right now, with the goal go to market strategy, is to get the first 1,000 people that are actually paying for our product ASAP. And we have different angles we're right now investigating. So we have on the one side the direct to consumer, the B2C angle, and on the other side we have the B2B angle. For the B2C angle, we have several different things lined up. Of course, um, Google Ads, just for people searching for video generation tools. So we're running multiple campaigns there, to increase awareness, but also getting people that are really searching for a solution to get them onto our platform. Secondly, the past few weeks, Bart, one of our team members, has been uh, building and increasing our um, profile on Reddit, right? So really getting some authenticity right there, and building out the profile, gaining new followers. If you guys haven't been there already, go to our Reddit page. You can find it really easily, and this will also be the place where we will cover all topics surrounding motion, tips and tricks, etc. But we've been building that because Reddit is a place where we found there's a lot of traction and a lot of people looking for tips and tricks concerning AI video generation, which is exactly what we're trying to solve, like the problems that people encounter there. So we've been building that, and we will be running some dedicated advertising and campaigns on Reddit as well, as we feel there's a huge target audience there. So those are two big things. But the third thing we've been working on the past few days is a viral marketing strategy using TikTok and Instagram, where we created over 10 different profile accounts. We're creating a ton of different hooks, videos, etc., showcasing the platform, using our platform to create these videos as well, of course, practice what you preach. And the idea is that we're just going to spam a lot of video content through 10 different channels on TikTok, on Instagram, which will really, really boost our awareness there. So we're hoping to see, a couple of million views already within the next 1.5 weeks on all of our content there. So, if you guys see any of our content on your timeline, make sure to like it, make sure to comment on it. It always helps the algorithm, right? Um,
Yes.
so that's the B2C side, and then the B2B side is something Frizo has been working on tirelessly together, also with Mac. We've built our own CRM system the past few weeks, which is completely custom made and fits, so it suits our use case perfectly. And we are sending around 25 emails per day through the CRM system to all different companies, because we really feel like Motion is a really powerful tool of creating awesome advertisements, awesome product videos for a fraction of the price and a fraction of the time, and with much more flexibility than the traditional methods of just getting some camera people and editors, etc. So this is a super powerful angle, and we're really investigating. We really see potential in this B2B side as well. So right
Yeah.
now we have a lot of different strategies going, and then in 2 weeks or so I can come with an update, and then we will probably have stop doing maybe certain channels, introduce new ones. So it's all, we test something, we learn from it, we continue with it, we up the budgets, etc. So
Yeah, and I think it's also nice to say that we have a few very big partnerships in the pipeline with like high quality companies that want to
yes.
work with us to build their product, like their commercials for their products. Like these are like real companies, guys, like with real exposure that are profitable. They're not per se Web3 companies, but I think that at the moment we need to create awareness around vertical, not only in the Web3 silos, right? Just like Hid also explained, we have Twitter. I think that a lot of projects in the Web3 make the mistake of only advertising in Twitter. Twitter is not the most effective platform anymore per se to promote your project, your token, the products that you're making. And that's why we strategically actually made the decision already almost a year ago to become omni-channel. So we have the possibility to promote in LinkedIn, on TikTok, on Reddit, and we actually see great traction happening over there. And that makes us strategically positioned better than people that are just focusing on Twitter. And for that reason, right, start following us on every channel that we have there, because we're going to be targeting our content to the specific user of those platforms very carefully. And that what works, that we already see that a lot of things working on LinkedIn, on TikTok, on Reddit, and we're going to be doubling down. But don't be mistaken, Twitter will always be one of our main platforms that we promote on. But we just see that if a project is only utilizing Twitter, it's not a good strategy. So vertical, like we say, is different. We are omni-channel. We spread our wings all over the whole internet and getting exposed to all these different communities, that are just looking for really cool things to do. And with these partnerships, with these companies that we have coming, we're going to get massive exposure and adoption of our products.
Yes, sir. Well said. Well said.
I think congratulations with the going live with the public version of Motion. Super curious what we'll be seeing there in the next few weeks with the go-to-market strategy that we have lined up. I'm expecting tremendous traction over there. I think also good for you guys to know the vertical gateway is nearly ready. We're just testing the final contracts to make sure that it operates exactly like we want. But guys, the gateway is going to be your central place where you can access all Web3 utilities of our token. So that means purchasing credit packs with discount with Vertime, staking for credits. Joining our referral RevShare program will be coming a bit later. We want to make sure that is working excellently. But I think one of the major ones that is coming is also staking to be eligible for airdrops from our the token economy expansion launches that are happening through Vertical Labs. Right, a couple of weeks ago, we introduced the concept of Vertical Labs. In the next 2 weeks, you will be seeing Vertical Labs coming to life. We will be sharing it on our main channel for you to follow. And I highly recommend doing it because Vertical Labs is going to give you all the information of all the sub tokens that we are going to be helping into our ecosystem, and which you will be eligible for airdrops if you stake your tokens in the gateway. And this is just very powerful, guys. It means that by staking, you're not only getting the possibility to join into our RevShare program in the future, not only getting a credit drip to use our products for free, basically, but you're also, becoming eligible to receive these airdrops. And the beautiful thing is that we are coupling a weight mechanism to it. So the people that stake early and stake more, they will be able to receive more airdrops in the future because they have been more loyal to our ecosystem. So just to give you an example, let's say someone stakes 100,000 VertiI tokens 3 months ago and someone does it today. If tomorrow is an airdrop, the person that has been staking for 3 months will receive a larger share of that airdrop than the person that staked today. So this way, we really want to incentivize people for being loyal to our ecosystem. Those who stay with us, who support us and participate in our token economy, will reap the most benefits and rewards for their loyalty. The gateway is coming very soon, guys. I want to promise you that it's going to be next week, but we just want to make sure and ensure that it's as stable and as perfect as possible. But again, when it's live, do what you need to do. But I would say, considering the loyalty mechanics, it's better to participate earlier than later. But that is obviously all the way up to you guys. But with these mechanics, we want to at least reward those that are most loyal to our token economy. Remember, staking will make you eligible for airdrops. And the persons that have been staking more for longer will get more. Perfect incentive, powerful utility that also helps write the new sub protocols that we're going to be launching for exposure to our community. And it's a symbiosis, right? It's strengthen each other. And we think this is a powerful setup that when the market really turns into our favor, we can leverage the positive sentiment in the market again, so that our token economy can really scale and grow and get and see adoption. I just want to make clear here, guys, we have a full marketing campaign prepared to really increase the adoption of our token economy. We're just waiting for the right timing, for the right moment. At the moment, we don't see a great fit. We saw a bit of a glimpse of positivity in the market. We are looking carefully, but be reminded, we are not sitting still. We are just strategically waiting for the right time to set in our marketing mechanics to amplify our token economy adoption. Do with that information what you want. Just know Vertical is not slowing down. We are creating value here by delivering powerful and useful products that are actually getting used, that are people actually paying for, that actually give value to your VertiI token, because you can utilize it to get access to those tools, and you will be exposed to our ecosystem expansion as well if you participate. If you have any questions about this, just ask them in the channel, or if you have them right now, feel free to state them here. We can answer them live. We actually have pretty decent upcoming, but yeah, I think that is good for now. Hidde, you want to add something over there, over here?
No, no, no. I don't think. I think you covered everything concerning the gateway and lab. Super excited to show you guys what we've been cooking up with the vertical labs as well. So exciting to bring that to you guys.
Yeah.
Game
So
changing.
this is the beauty, right? We started this idea. We started the concept of vertical 2 years ago. We launched our token and our company about 1.5 years ago with just a single product in mind. And during the time of the past 1.5 years, we evolved into a full product line under the vertical brand, with services that we deliver and an ecosystem that we plan to expand with multiple protocols, with sub tokens. And we want to make sure that VertiI is the main beneficiary, especially those who stay loyal to the ecosystem. So I just want to remind you that our vision has become bigger, right? Bigger than 1.5 years ago. And we've already made an impact then, and we are planning to make an even bigger impact in the future. So thank you for everyone who's here joining us in this journey of expanding the vertical ecosystem. and let's make fireworks together. For now, I think let's see if there are any questions. I don't think so.
There
Just see
are.
a lot of birthday wishes. Oh, okay, yeah. Ah. Is there an estimated time of arrival on staking of the platform? Guys, Gateway is around the corner. I'm not going to pinpoint an exact date now because I'll be stressing my dev team. They're stress testing everything. We want to do everything perfectly when it goes live. But I expect it to be next week. But again, don't pinpoint me on it. What I highly recommend you is just following our official announcement channels because when the launch is close, we will be doing a post in our official channels. So make sure to stay alert on our Telegram, our Twitter, and I'm not sure where we're posting this more. Reddit maybe.
Yeah, so all the channels, it's a Reddit for
All
sure.
the channels. Yeah.
Market Cap, we have a big following there as well on our social page there. So all of these channels
So,
will
but expect it soon. It's
days,
gonna be.
not
It's
weeks.
gonna be. It gotta be in Q1. Q1, you will be able to stake your tokens, get a credit drip, and be eligible for airdrops coming to our ecosystem. Thank you for the question, Crypto Fox NL.
And another one from Crypto Fox.
XT.com, is XT safe to buy tokens? Is it a legit token? Well, frankly, it was a culture listing, so we weren't behind this sex listing. They listed us by themselves. We have been in contact with the platform. Everything seems to check out. I've tried their platform just to make sure that everything checks out as well. In my opinion, it all seems to check out and it seems to be legit, but please, we have not initiated this sex listing with xt.com, so please do your own due diligence. In my opinion, if you want to be safe, just go to our official token address and buy it on Uniswap. That is the most safest way that I can recommend. But yeah, again, xt.com, we've spoken to them, I've tried it out. It seems to all check out, but please do your own due diligence and trade wherever you feel most comfortable. But again, I've deposited the Vertii tokens there. I've traded it a little bit to see if it was actually working, and I withdrawed it. So everything checked out. Again, this was not initiated by us. This sex listing was a culture listing. So for the rest, it's up to your own
Yes,
due
sir.
diligence. Thank you for the question, by the way. Well, I actually did an interesting update on this in the community channel. You have to realize, guys, that a sex listing is on our planning. We still have the ambition to list on a top tier sex. We have multiple offers on the table. But you have to realize that in these types of market conditions that we were in the past 3 months, we have strategically decided to postpone it into better markets for a few reasons, right? First of all, it's expensive, so it's not the best use of treasury right now because you want to spend that money when you know it's going to make the most impact, right? And in a bad market, we all think that a sex listing is going to do phenomenally well for your token, but in a bad market like we've seen in the past 3 months, trust me, it might create a bit of a spike, but then it wears off and then it becomes a liquidity eating machine.
Yeah.
Because besides the listing fee that we have to pay, you also got to provide liquidity for your market maker. And that actually means that if we are in a downwards trend, we are just, our liquidity gets eaten up for no reason. It doesn't add effect, it hurts the treasury, and it doesn't create the marketing effect that you as a token holder probably are looking for. So this is a strategic card that we hold in our hands that we want to play the moment that the market shows great opportunity. So know that, right? We still have the ambition to strategically list on a SEX when we see that it's going to have the most benefit for our token economy, for our token holders, and for the company as a whole. Really, really understand the past 3 months was, if we would have listed in the past 3 months, it would have actually been just plain stupid. Like, I know you want it, and sure, we want it too, but it wouldn't get the effect that you wanted to, and it actually would have posed a risk on the company if we would have done it in the past 3 months. So just know, guys, that everything that we do is done strategically. We evaluate every decision that we make, and every decision that we make, we always do with the best interest of the company, the token economy, and our token holders at heart. Just be assured that that is what we do at any time. Again, I know that you've been asking this question, Mehmet, for a few times. We still have the ambition to list, but be assured, if we do it in a moment where we know it's going to make the most impact and benefit the whole vertical ecosystem as a whole the most.
Yes, sir. Let me see if there are any other questions. Not right now, Mark. Coming in.
All right. Well, these were pretty good questions.
Definitely.
For the rest, all right. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, thank you for asking those questions. We are working tirelessly behind the scene to bring everything to you and to make sure that everything is of highest quality. I highly recommend everyone to go to Vertical Motion and try it out. It's open for everyone. It's an amazing platform. And it's actually extremely competitive in Web 2. And I think that we are the only, and if not the only, the best video generation platform in Web3 as a whole, where you are able to pay with a web of a crypto token to purchase credits soon. This is actually pretty impressive. First mover advantage, I would say, in our markets. And in Web 2, we are better than most of them. Like, honestly, I'm not saying it because it's our own product. We test all our competitors and we try to find where they're worst at and where we can be better in. And that's exactly how we approached it for this product. So for now, I would say thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I hope that this was informative. For now, I would say Hidde and Mark are tuning out. So a great evening, a great day, wherever you are in the world. And we see you guys on the next one. Thank you.
Peace out.